When looking forward to fashion in 2018, it's a good idea to look back to 2017. One of the year's standout trends has been the rise of models as agents of innovation. With their millions of online followers, models are at the centre of the fashion world like never before. And with increased fame comes increased responsibility, in part not to promote unhealthy standards of beauty. Luxury giants LVMH and Kering have come up with a series of guidelines for models' well-being.
Sometimes the job is important, everything is important, but the first thing you need to think is about you. You need to learn how to care about you. This world is so busy, sometimes you need to run, but always you need to have a time to care about your health.
And well-being extends to the right not to be harassed by your colleagues. In the wake of the Harvey Weinstein scandal, celebrity photographers Bruce Weber and Terry Richardson were accused of sexually harassing models. Pressured by the power of collective shaming, magazine editors announced they'd no longer be working with them. All this alongside the emergence of a new definition of feminism. Maria Grazia Curie is the first ever woman to head up design at Dior. She's not afraid to question the underrepresentation of women in the arts. One of her major inspirations is the work of French artist Niki de Saint-Phal.
I think she was great because she was so rebel and she was so strong, but at the same time very feminine and very beautiful, and she loved fashion. So I think it is a good example and also inspiring women, for all the women.
Curie was selected to be a member of the jury for the prestigious LVMH Fashion Prize. Her vote went to a young French designer, Marine Serre.
This prize has to support to creativity, but at the same time to support people that has a vision for business. And she is a good mix between creativity and vision for business.
No, that's because she's a woman.
I don't know, but she has to be consistent if she wants to work in this game.
The collection mixes sportswear with Arabic influences. Serre, already a big name thanks to the IR Festival, has just pocketed €300,000 and 1 year of mentoring.
We're going to find an apartment that's a little bigger for our work. And then we'll start paying the teams that's been working for me for free.
No one's been getting paid?
No.
You can get a good idea of where fashion is headed by looking to fashion schools. In Morocco, the Casa Moda Academy is funded by the state, Moroccan businesses, and the French Development Agency. It's all about transforming students' dreams into reality.
There's a definition of feminism on my transparent dress, just in case men wanted to have a look. Because here, in Morocco, it's hard to present yourself as a free and active woman. So as you can see,
feminism is a person who believes in the social, political and economical rights.
It's about equality between men and women, and we don't yet have that in Morocco.
Lebanese fashion, meanwhile, is often known for its bling. But a new fashion program from the American university is working to change those perceptions.
You need to start changing mentalities. Here I'm working on a dress for men. As you can see, it's quite glamorous. I want to show that men are able to be as free as they want.
These students are learning the fundamental bases of design.
I think it's really important for young designers to explore cultural identity, heritage, political situation, gender expectations for men and women, alcohol and drug issues, mental health. We look at what it means to be an outsider.
Madrid Fashion Week this year highlighted some particularly interesting trends. Catalan labels were keen to reinvent poolside sliders, while Palomo Spain's collection was a clear homage to the Movida cultural movement of the early 80s, the punk rebellion that followed the death of General Franco.
People say I do fashion as much as politics. I guess because my mom has been a politician all her life, and I hate politics, but I'm doing it in a different way. I just want to, be here, stand out, and say to the world that this is the new generation, this is us, and we're here to conquer.
African influences were also a key feature of the 2017 fashion landscape, with African musicians, designers and dancers popping up left, right and centre. And when a large Parisian department store decides to host the year's Africa Now show on its roof, it's a trend you can't ignore.
Today, young Africans are making our voices heard. We're showing what we're capable of and that we embrace Africa as it is. That's why perceptions about Africa are also changing. This excitement about the continent is good, but we need to make sure it lasts. And of course, that it's working out commercially too.
And with Africa's 1 billion potential consumers representing very fertile ground for investors, global fashion will increasingly be looking to the continent for fresh ideas and clients.